Hi.
Oh, and now I have my headphones on. Yay.
Hi.
Hello.
Well, you certainly have opinions on those.
Look, the Zerg kick ass. Terrans are fun. I like their aesthetic. Protoss, I like their aesthetic too, but Protoss are so fucking sweaty to play as, but Terrans are improved a bit in Brewboard actually.
Nice. Also, question: did you read the fic yet?
No, I will. I haven't had a chance.
Fair enough.
Things have been crazy for the last couple of days for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
What? What is this? Why is this happening?
Oh god, that looks so good.
Battle cruiser.
This
Good.
is not the level I was on. Let's see. Is this one? Did I save it here? No, I didn't. Huh? Did I just not save my progress? Okay, well, fine. All right. Oh! Oh, no, that was game 1. I'm dumb. Okay. That should be what I want. Okay. All right. Good. Excellent. So we're already getting things in place here. Now then.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Orders received. Orders, Captain? Affirmative.
Goliath online.
I read you. Roger that.
Go ahead, TACOM. Navcom locked.
I read you.
Upgrade complete.
Standing by. Reporting in.
Destination, move it. Ready to roll out.
Vector locked.
Destination,
Okay, I need to turtle a bit more before I get really entrenched here. I'd save right before I... Cause say, so this map is a little unique. In this map, I spawn here with a bunch of Zerg colonies, and
orders, sir.
if I destroy the hive, the colony stops functioning.
Identify target.
Reporting in.
So I've already done that with one of them and cleared it out. But I got too greedy and sniped that hive, but I got overrun by a lot of fucking. Let's just siege mode you real quick. That should help things there. Get in there, bastards. Because they are sending aggressive attacks my way.
Yeah. Probably something to do, but with you sniping their base.
Well, no, this is in the save file where I haven't done that yet. You see, so this is actually totally fine. You see,
Your forces are under attack.
Guardians need to die.
So what you're saying is they're retaliating in advance.
Well, I mean, they attacked me for the first. I mean, I guess this is an offensive against them. Over. Oh no, we don't want to fuck with that. We need to fuck with that. Okay, so let's just
Roger.
Roger. Reporting in. Attack formation.
Standing by.
Troll here in this way. Set rally point up here. All the Goliaths. All the mutants everywhere. Let's see.
Your forces are under attack.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Ready to roll out. Destination? Absolutely. Move it. Delighted to, sir.
I'm just going to post this on your Discord,
Okay.
and then I'm going to delete it. Maybe it depends on whether or not you want to delete it. But this is absolutely hilarious, Taipan.
Okay, let's see.
I mean, I know you asked Sam, but frankly, I don't see anything wrong with that.
No, no,
we
it's
definitely had worse on the server.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Okay.
amazing, yeah.
yeah.
I read you.
Ready to roll out. Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Online.
Destination? Orders, sir. Identify target.
Go
Delighted
up
to,
here.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Hey, Jaina! You
Hi.
read my meme!
Yeah, yeah. I was like,
Proceed.
yeah, that's hilarious.
Indeed. Especially with the name of the
Absolutely.
Yeah,
who did it.
Orders, sir.
yeah. The name of the person who posted that makes it so much better.
Indeed. It's like, are you sure you mistyped?
Destination?
Yeah,
I mean, I understand why his phone autocorrected it.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
By the way, did you see the meme I posted?
Destination?
Give me a second.
It's in memes. It's the entire server.
Ah, yes.
The one that I
Indeed.
copied.
I posted a heart for you.
Ready
Ah.
to roll out.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Jackpot!
Yeah.
That was
Like,
great.
tell me
God
I'm
damn it,
wrong, and
David.
and I will show you a liar.
Channel open.
Oh, god damn it, Draven.
Systems functional. Go ahead, TACOM.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Goliath online.
Our perfect Scott. I was going to continue that sentence, but I was like, no. The name for being a Scot is Scott.
Hello, Matt.
Hey man, I was trying to like, I hadn't paid attention to who was in the call before I joined, so I was like, okay, he tried.
Yeah.
Jaina, you need to see the meme I posted.
Where?
The horny one, or
No, just the memes.
Well, Sam's streaming.
dark
Something.
Matt.
I'm not even watching the stream, I'm just here for
Brood
the
Warrior.
company.
Solid. Yeah.
I'm just here.
That's called being on Sam's stream.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Hey, I'm not
probably open in the
watching
background
it.
somewhere. I
No.
think. Maybe. Or I did at one point.
Well, I did at 1.2. Not this time.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of doing duo and then try hack me. But yeah, so the reason I was not around at all yesterday was because I was at my mate's birthday bash, which was basically we went to the pub after work, and then we got Indian. We had a meal at a nice Indian restaurant, and then we went to the pub.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
didn't
no,
leave
right.
until 11, and didn't leave until 11 p.m. on a Wednesday when we all had to go into work the next day.
Alright, I am going to post something in memes, but I'm also just going to read it. The reaction is my whole life has led up to the moment of comedic perfection of this moment. The news that this is a reaction to is Kentucky's Noah's Ark sues insurance company over damage caused by heavy rains.
Yeah, I saw that one. It was in my timeline at least 3 times from 3 independent sources.
Yeah, like
Yes, sir.
Sure, I'm playing a different game to other people.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That is Noah's Ark sues insurance company over damage caused by heavy
Your
rains.
forces are under attack.
Like, I was looking at the walkthrough for this bit, and I was like, this is a relatively easy boss. He's now killed me about like 50 times in a row. I was like, okay, relatively easy. He's like, oh, you just summon your summons and then let them take the brunt of it by picking off his allies and then going for him. Apparently, it's really easy. But the fire giant that I killed first time with absolutely no difficulty apparently is really hard.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think I thought
People
this
vary
was
so
the same.
widely on which ones are hardest, for sure.
yeah.
But this is insane. Like he summons like 2 knights to do like immense damage. Like,
In every
frostbite the
game,
fuck out of
apart from
everything.
that, Iron Golem in Dark Souls is piss easy.
Yeah.
It's almost as if whether a specific enemy is tough or not depends on your class, among other things.
Well,
you know,
and also
therefore
just
different
even all
races.
other things being equal, it can totally be the case that like some people have a lot of trouble with bosses, some people like first try it. Like it's
Yeah.
Like this is the thing. My class is like ideal for killing him because he's human and he bleeds. So like I should do so much damage. But like my spirit summons die instantly. Like they're utterly useless, and they're at a really high level as well. So like I don't really understand why they die so fast. Because they die so fast, I have to fight 3-on-1,
Your
which
forces
invariably
are under
ends with me on
attack.
the floor bleeding a lot. It's not the outcome I was hoping for.
Upgrade.
Yeah, the wolf is like, just kill his his ally knight, and then you should be able to take him on 1-on-1. And I was like, okay, great. Out of the 50 times I've tried that, I've managed to kill his allies before he gets to me once.
Damn.
I am puzzled.
Well, at pub before we went to
Your forces
the
are
mate's
under attack.
meal, bumped into a guy who I met.
Maybe that'll be more fucking useful.
As I was saying before, Matt so rudely interrupted me like the fucking English bastard he is. Bumped into a guy who I met at various cybersecurity conferences up in Scotland. Which was like, and we're all the way down in England, right? You don't expect to, like, middle of fucking nowhere, you don't expect to bump into like someone like that you've met up there. So weird. But yeah. My friend was like, so today my friend was like, oh yeah, so like, do you know the guy? Like, what do you have in common? It's like, well, I met him at a couple of cybersecurity conferences, but the main thing was we were talking about dogs, and she was like, that'll explain it, because I have almost 600 pictures of my uncle's dogs on my phone. Because, you know, why be restrained when you can have dogs?
I'm sorry. I swear I'm not making fun of you, but because of your dialect, I have to ask: did you say dogs or ducks as the last word?
Okay, so technically I could say dogs. I could say ducks, and that wouldn't be incorrect, but I was saying dogs.
Sepulval always wins!
Thanks.
What the heck, Sam?
Well,
I'm really stupid, but I swear I wasn't making fun of you. I just
because
wanted to make sure.
Sebulba's a Doug. That's why it was funny. That you see, it's a, it was a,
I got your joke, Sam.
it was
It's okay.
it was a clever play on words, which is where the humor comes from.
Is it clever? Was it a play and did it involve words?
I mean, it involved words, I'll give him that. At least I think it
I
involved
thought it
words.
was funny, so I'm gonna stay with Sam on this one.
Yay!
You're British! You're
Yeah.
British, you're not allowed to have a say.
Oh, I'm British. I'm British.
You're British too.
Aye, but I'm Scottish first.
At least I pronounce the T's in my words.
I do, I just can't be fucked most of the fucking time, because why the fuck would I bother
Also,
using
people
all my
who-
fucking T's?
People who know anything about StarCraft, like, look at this fucking, like, I got mad because this place got rocked the last time I loaded this save file, so now ain't nothing getting in fucking here.
Yeah,
Ain't
nothing.
nothing getting in here.
Yeah, no, there's...
Aw.
Well, maybe flyers.
Nope,
Uh,
nope.
If they send millions.
No, I got Wraiths and Goliaths with the upgraded like range on their fucking
wow.
anti-air missiles. Nothing's getting in there. Now I can build up an assault force because now I'm actually like, you know, fully in place here.
Yeah.
I also just get all the fucking upgrades. I
So
should
yeah,
probably repair
so
that.
I just realised that photo album does not contain any pictures of my uncle's old dog. Which means I have probably over 600 pictures of my
Oh look,
uncle's
everything's
dog.
fine. Oh no, there's 2 more muties. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Are you okay?
Oh no, Guardians! If only I had some wraiths.
Yeah.
If only.
I don't know how an SCV got out there, but whatever.
Oh,
Let's build another
well,
starport. Explorer reporting. Okay. Purple's not really bugging me that much. Orange kind of is, but I mean, actually, no, orange isn't bugging me because I got all this locked down. Okay. So that's a many crystals as I have for right now. I'm probably not going to need more for the entire map, but let's see. Okay. Not getting too close to the unit limit yet.
I'm here, of course.
Where does it hurt? State the nature of your medical emergency. I'm on the job.
Job finished. Jacked up and good to go.
I love how the Terran medics could not sound more like they're played by the girl that plays Mara in Annie.
Where does it hurt? Need medical attention?
Huh.
Did someone page me? State the nature of your medical emergency.
It's still so fucking funny that Mara Jade is in Annie. Like, it's just such a... Like, you're like just so not expecting it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Rate the wind.
let's build the assault force over here.
Not alright.
Where does it hurt?
Can't leap across the map. I was doing a shit.
Give me something to shoot.
What do you
Pretty
need?
sure I got that. I can't remember.
Standing by. Outstanding. Read the waiting launch orders.
Channel open.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I read you. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. Read the waiting launch orders.
Goliath online.
Did someone page me? I'm on the
Give me
job.
something to shoot. Jacked up and good to go. Orders. Let's move. Job finished.
Channel open.
Your forces are under attack.
I didn't have too much anti-air fight, but it's fine because I was massing the rates.
Upgrade complete.
Don't chase him, you're fine, Goliath. Okay.
Read the waiting
Oh, I should
launch
make some dummy bunkers actually.
orders. I read you.
I thought for all the world you were going to say corn dogs there.
No.
Systems functional.
Would not have been
Yes, Captain.
surprised at all by
I'll
that.
take care of it. You got it.
Online.
Where does it hurt?
So apparently he doesn't just eat corn dogs. Apparently.
I've yet to see any evidence of this. Beer doesn't count as a food.
I have
so
yet to
it's not
see any evidence of him eating something other than corn dogs.
Launch orders.
Sure, I've only seen him eating corn dogs, but
Yes, Captain.
Yeah. There's no evidence otherwise.
I'll
exactly.
take care of it.
Yeah.
No, not to defend myself, you pricks.
So it's the guy just trying to defend him.
Friends.
But I thought you liked her.
We give him a lot of money, doesn't we?
You don't have to defend
We
yourself,
do
but
give you a
if
lot of
want us
money.
to believe you, you'll need to be a bit more believable, you know?
Yeah. Oh god. It's I don't know that I've said it before, but like kind of how's it? Due to like because I get what I want for my tier of support for Jack, I throw more money at Sam than I do Jack.
Which
But,
I
like,
appreciate, but also, yeah, it's kind of weird.
No. The thing is, the reason we're throwing money at Sam is because audiobooks will reach even more people, and more people will join the server.
Oh, and also, as we like,
and support. Yeah.
edge closer to the whole, to like the limit of what Jack's written, Jack will get to a point where we'll be like, oh, I gotta write more, you know, like.
Yeah.
Jack is currently
Yeah.
writing the Biggs installment, so.
Yeah.
He has released a bit recently.
Hey,
He's right.
he's released snippets, and he released the last chapter of Barfight, but
Upgrade
we've not
complete.
had the first chapter of
Transmit
Biggs.
Biggs yet,
Commencing
and I fucking love Biggs. Like, he's amazing. I can't wait for Biggs. Like,
Read the waiting launch orders.
Conway
I need to go check on my oven. Be right back.
Yeah.
yeah. Do you reckon if Sam does do Eli's Fit series, would that be on guides, or would that hop over to New Star Wars? Because
Well,
I don't even know what
Sam.
you're talking about. What? What are you saying?
Right.
if you
So-
were to cover Eli's fic,
Who's Eli?
would the
Losing
one
my
who?
edge.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I would love to do it. It wouldn't be on the same podcast feed though, because they're not
Well,
co-canon.
no. Yeah, no, that's not what we're. It's whether or not you do it on the guide server or on the.
Oh, I don't know why. Why?
server.
I don't know. I mean, it would depend, but I don't super know why it wouldn't be on the guide server.
Because he's got.
It would depend on whether God wants it there. Because
Yeah,
there
yeah.
are
I've been
no-
on like everyone's opinion about it for sure. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I
mean,
would
also-
be open to any number of possible things with it. Like
Yeah. So, are you? Oh God, yeah. So there's the server called New Star Wars Canon. So no idea how you get an invite. I spoke very nicely to someone on the guide server, and I got an invite that way. So,
I
who knows?
mean, yeah, I like being on servers. To be honest. Oh God, where am I?
I'm like, it's basically a bunch of people kind of like creating new canon for like Star Wars, and it's all
I mean,
fun.
Well, that would make it a very
don't get me
apt
wrong, that
name.
sounds like a cool server. That sounds like a cool server, but not like a good server for fans to do a reading on. If you
Yeah.
need to
Yeah.
randomly talk to someone on an entirely different server, and please ask for an invite and then go from there to the
I
other
agree.
server.
I agree.
Yeah.
Sounds a
Yeah.
bit complicated.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And that's the easiest way to describe it is, I guess, that's kind of more of Eli's sir. That's Eli's sir. I mean, seeing as he's got the role of emperor
2,
on the server.
Yes, Captain.
Like,
1.
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of.
Let's
Yeah.
make a few more
The
siege tanks, and then
Senate.
we will be good the fuck to go. All right, I'll send a science vessel to follow the wraiths, to follow the Goliaths, and one to follow the siege tanks.
Sam, I know
Yes.
you've got like probably like a whole streaming schedule set up, but I need you to cancel all that and come here and play Elden Ring for me.
Oh yeah. Well, because you having you have a
This
little
is
trouble.
my day, right?
You have a little trouble, Matt. You have a little trouble.
I mean, I feel further ahead than you. I just don't want to like win the entire game. I want to complete it all, and I can't get to the rest of the map without getting this goddamn Hallig tree thing.
I'm not getting a what?
There's like a medallion that gets you up into the
Yeah.
Hallig tree lands.
Yeah.
Where Melania and Michaela and the other demigods
that
are.
is past where I'm at.
Yeah, no, I've done like loads of the storyline. I'm basically one battle away from completing the game. Like this is optional stuff I'm trying to
Yeah.
do.
Oh yeah. No. Do all the optional shit. Absolutely.
Stop
Yeah.
hitting me with all your swords. It's rude. I do not consent. I guess I'm dead, so it doesn't matter.
Ah!
You do
I
not
think
consent
being dead
to
is a
death,
pretty good
but-
reason to not consent, you know?
Yeah.
Well, technically I can't give my consent or lack of consent while dead. So
I mean, somebody. I mean, you know, at some point, you'll have to, you know, someone will be able to inform you repeatedly that she is, Millennia, Blade of Nicola. Like that'll happen a lot to you.
yeah, I haven't got that far.
Yeah. I mean, but
To
I
be
have
honest,
heard that
I'm pretty sure-
someone will solo her if you get lucky.
So
I have a lot less trouble with like the demigod bosses. Apart from Radahn, who killed me like 20 times, all the others have taken me no more
Well,
than like 5 or 6
get
tries.
fucking ready for Millennia, because Millennia is apparently, like, again, Millennia is so hard that the From fan base is split on whether she's too hard. And that's the From fan base saying that.
Yeah.
Like, whether she's so hard that it's bad game design.
I don't know.
I mean, I think the hardest thing I fought was so far, apart from this fucker, who actually is probably the worst. He's not even a real boss. He's just like at the top of this castle. It's like some giant glowy stag that kept healing itself. And I was like, well, this is taking me like 10 tries now. And then it randomly glitched and died under the
Oh, no,
massive
yeah,
eye.
that one,
I'll
yeah,
take that.
I only had one attempt on that one because it died itself. I was pretty sure I was going to be able to do it because, like my build was good at it. But yeah, that is a very, very common glitch. That just does happen.
I was actually quite looking forward to beating it.
I know, yeah, same. Absolutely,
like,
yeah.
roly-poly to death. Ooh, hello, giant dog person.
Okay, and
That is how it asserts dominance. Before you get a chance to kill it, it commits a die.
I mean, I still got his remembrance and everything, so I'll take it. Let's go to this Evergirl. I definitely won't regret. Hey there, buddy. Oh wow, you're full. Poking me with a pretty fit. I'm not feeling fit for the man.
Oh yeah, fuck you. Okay, so let's do that. Save the game. Now let's do this shit. Okay, just attack. Attack. Wait, no.
Did we have enough red lightning? We'd like a little bit more. Oh, we've gone for yellow lightning. Well, at least I guess we're going to the colours of the rainbow.
Your forces are under attack.
Hold still so I can bleed you out.
Siege mode. Cloak.
Okay, this is actually pretty interesting. The thing I'm currently reading is a self-insert where the fact that she doesn't remember her name is not just a genre convention, it's also actually a plot point.
Is that attacking part here? We should maybe dodge it instead of just thinking we can find it. Maybe.
What person is it written in?
The self-insert is written in a mix between first person for the parts by the self-insert and third person for the interludes.
That is an interesting choice for a self-insert fic.
I do not know what to do. Oh,
That is the usual choice I've seen for
Wormfic. That's just like how it is, like that, because that's how the original is.
Yeah, I am weird for writing it in third person. I am
third
very
person
weird.
is also unusual for self-insert, but I've usually seen either first person or second person throughout. In self-insert specifically.
If you're not Taylor or Victoria, you don't deserve to have first person in Worm. That's just that's just how it is.
Yeah. Though I am going to write first person for my Anne Barnes design because that's just fun. And also because that way I can reveal the power a little early without, having the entire protectorate come down on her. Because trigger with a bud of both Taylor and Saba is going to be powerful. Specifically animating single strands of matter, and then anything that you can argue is a single strand is going to be animated. And you can turn other matter into single strands of matter. Not Manton limited. So yeah, that's going to be ridiculously overpowered and very rarely used.
Two questions answered. And I answered 3 yesterday, so I answered 26 today. My defense was at the pub. So,
yeah.
It was amusing, because normally there's a bunch of us who get the early training to work, and none of them got the early train today. None of them. I mean, I did, but that's because I don't drink, so I didn't have to do it a hangover. So it was just...
Okay, so...
Your forces are under attack.
My forces are fine. Let's see.
Read the waiting launch orders.
Let's send a signal wraith. Actually, do I have any left in that?
Reporting in. Vector locked in.
What do we have left? What do we have left?
Coordinates received. Go ahead, Commander.
Okay. I see message to my landlord going, hi, yes, please when you lease.
Roger.
Because otherwise I will end up homeless in a couple of months' time. That's
Attack formation. Vector locked in. Roger. Vector locked in.
Looks like that's ground side.
Attack formation. Coordinates received.
Yeah, that entire base is ground side. Okay, good. That's good. That's very good to know. Let's see about this one.
Coordinates received. Attack formation. Roger. Coordinates received.
Is that also ground side? Yes, it is. Okay.
Attack formation.
Bug out. Alright. Okay. And that's also an orange one, just to double check.
Vector locked in. Coordinates
Your
received.
forces are under attack.
Okay.
My mum wants me to bug the landlord about the shower situation, but I don't want to bug the landlord about the shower situation while going, hi, please renew lease. But I should bug him about the shower situation.
Standing by.
Have I told you? I mean, pretty sure Jaina and Akno know. But have I explained my shitty shower situation and with like the fucking plumbing in this flat is so gorgeous?
Roger.
I remember you telling something about that.
So the shower alternates from fucking freezing to oh my fucking god, my skin is melting off me.
That is,
Oh, yeah.
that is almost certainly a leak in the pipe somewhere. We had that at one of our old places, and it took forever to convince the landlord that there was even a fucking problem.
Oh, my landlord straight up ignored all the emails I've sent about it.
Vector locked in. Attack formation. Go ahead, tap off. Target
What else? Oh yeah. The washing machine, the way it's connected to the drainage system, I don't know how. My dad thinks it might have been like a rush job or DIY or something. But the water from the sink will flow into it. You know, dirty water from the sink into the place where I stick my washing. That's yeah, it's a
Indeed.
lovely. But yeah, no, I do like the flat though. I just
Do I want to know how you found out?
when we arrived, the washing machine was full of water, and we were like, well, that's weird. So we stuck it on a spin cycle, or was it drainage? One of the two. No, okay, whatever. And then it kept happening almost randomly, and then I was like, okay, I need to like give the washing machine a quick clean. So I unscrewed this thing at the bottom, stuck a towel down, right, and all this water kept flowing out of it. And I was like, huh, that's weird. It probably should have like drained into the system or whatever, but maybe I didn't leave it standing long enough, whatever. And then I was just pouring some water down the sink. And then I just wait, and then just water started pouring out the bottom of the washing machine.
Smart.
Yeah, so you know, it's lovely.
You know, at my parents' place, in the upstairs bathroom, if you flush and then either use water from the shower or from the sink, you can only use cold water. The reason you can only use cold water is as soon as you mix in the tiniest amount of hot water, it doesn't matter how much, literally the tiniest amount, all the cold water will just go away and it will be scalding. we have not figured out why that happens, but it is very specifically if you flush, because it only happens while the water is refilling the reservoir in the toilet, and then it stops again. We have no clue how that happens.
I'll send it a draft of the draft of the thing to my mom. She's probably going to tell me to improve a bit about so it's like, hi, can you fix the thing? Can you get someone to fix the thing? Like,
Your forces are under attack.
oh, fuck, typo. Hang on.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Right. Fuck. That would have been awkward.
Same kind of typo as in the meme.
I mean, I just missed a letter because it's one of those words where it's like, I live on one of those streets where it's like, it's one of those two words shoved together and then they slap street on the end of it sort of thing. And it's one of the words where like, you could pronounce it without the, if you pronounced it without the E in the middle, you spelled it without the E in the middle, it'd be pronounced the same. So,
They will no longer mean the same.
Let's welcome to beauty of the English language. Be like... Probably filed with my first landlord, so like... So having like a normal landlord is just shit.
Yeah, kidnap me! Why have I been kidnapped you? At the other side of the fence, please, the sound drop. What is pointing? Trying to pick up a pot. Get out of my day.
Like, you should probably also do this sensible thing, like, yeah, you wanna buy half.
Your forces are under attack. forces are under attack.
I took my back for it.
Holding the target paper? No.
Attack formation. Coordinates received. Attack formation. Roger. Attack formation. Vector locked in. What do you need? Of course. Go ahead, Commander. Coordinates received. Attack formation.
Between the land or...
Captain, we've located the psi disruptor. Shall we plant the explosives on it?
Lieutenant Duran, we're here to relieve you. We've come with orders from Admiral Stukov himself to facilitate the disruptor's disassembly.
Very well. Take it away. Captain, I'll be returning to the command ship presently.
Captain, once again, your leadership has set a fine example to the rest of my officers. Vice Admiral Stukov has informed me that the psi disruptor has been accounted for, so we can now proceed with the next phase of our operation. The time has come to begin our primary invasion of the Dominion throne world of Korhal. Alexei, fill the captain in on the current situation.
As you may know from your research,
I
Captain,
fucking knew it would be an illusory war. There we go.
Haha.
the Confederacy hoped to contain Korhal
I spent like half an hour in a place once, and I didn't know they were a thing. Just like lost completely.
Yeah. The fact that they are rarer, I appreciate, because it means that both the times they do use them are more impactful, and the fact that I can forget in between that they actually do use them.
Valid.
What's in the box? Another trap. I mean, at this point, it's basically voluntary killing. Buddy.
We also face a different obstacle, Captain.
Alright, I'm going downstairs to grab something to drink with the family, so it'll be a while. See you in a bit.
It's possible to nullify these
Did ya?
battle cruisers by taking out strategic physics labs. Without these labs, Manx will be unable to power up his ship's weapon systems.
Though we know how to compensate for Manx's defenses, we don't have enough time to follow through on them both. Therefore, Captain, you must choose to either counter his nuclear capabilities or his battle cruisers. Once you've taken care of this operation, we can begin to plan our final assault against Augustgrad.
Can I read you?
Yeah.
Yes, sir?
Not enough minerals.
No, I lost it. Oh, yeah.
good to go, sir. I read you. Roger that. Right away, sir. Orders received. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Roger that. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Right away, sir. Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
Wow. Disappointing boss ever.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. I read you.
I am not used to such silence from this
Add-on
chat.
complete.
Yeah, it happens from time to time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in the middle of sorting out my
Good to go, sir.
Not enough
making sure I have a
minerals.
place to stay for the next 12 months. So, you know, priority. The moment it's done, I'll get back to watching Sam and harassment. But,
Yeah.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Gurko was like, do you want to finish your email with kind regards? Like, nah. But,
If I finish my email with kind regards, I'm like, yeah, you messed up, bitch.
it's like, you do not send kind regards to your landlord, Google. I mean, you do when you're moving out. You're like, kind regards.
Orders received.
Kind regards, left in
there is a
FSC.
card for this. Let me find.
SCV good to go, sir.
Like, you
Affirmative.
didn't always. Also, I was the way I told, I just looking at Rightmove in terms of flats and places to live and stuff. It's like, hey, you said city. Let's include all the surrounding towns and all that fun shit. And I'm like, bitch, no, let's not.
Reporting for duty.
Base is under attack.
Give me something to shoot. Let's move. Outstanding.
Orders, sir!
Apparently, I can't delete stuff.
So, Ali, what is your D&D alignment?
Chaotic good to lawful evil.
I read you.
Yeah.
Okay, so your sign off is either cheers or regards.
Yes.
There you go.
Like, seriously.
Chaotic good, lawful neutral, lawful evil.
Chaotic good, lawful neutral, and what?
Lawful
Lawful
evil.
evil.
Okay, so that would be cheers, thanks, or regards, depending on circumstances.
Yeah.
But sometimes I will just send something to my mom and just go with like nothing. It's like it's me.
Neutral evil.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, no, I will sometimes say sincerely, like, if I need to be official to a professor, but
oh god, even when emailing lectures, I was just like, yeah. Let me know if you need any more info, because a lot of the time it's like, hi, yeah, I am a disabled. Legally and according to uni policy, you have to be nice to me and give me the extension this paperwork says I have.
Literally all of my professors are among the least formal people to communicate with via email, and I don't just mean that they are informal. I mean, of course, professors themselves are like, hi, yes, and if you're lucky you'll get a sign-up at all, but probably nothing. But also they expect us to be informal. Like, I had a professor 2 semesters ago, and I kid you not, who insisted on being called Pat. Not Patrick, his actual first name, not by his last name, not professor, not doctor or anything of that, although he has all of those titles. No, he insisted on being called Pat, both in class and in email. So emails were literally just, hi Pat, I wonder whether you could send me XY file. Hope you're having a good evening. And then 10 minutes later there'd be an email, yeah, hi, here's your file, cheers. Like, that was literally how we communicated with him.
yeah, no, I communicate with most of my professors that way. But like, that's if I am communicating with my professors. If I am communicating with someone working at the University of Groningen in order to get something official done, like change my name in a coursework, then I do it like sincerely and everything else. It also helps just keep it all organized.
When you're unsure whether the person you're communicating with is academically inclined or just works in academia, then you use sincerely and formal writing, yeah.
Yes, sir.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
Because, like, the academics working there just don't give a shit.
I just sworn that that fucking thing was south of me, but apparently it's to the west.
Ready to roll out.
And by that fucking thing, I mean the river I cross every day to go to work.
Delighted to, sir.
I take it your orientation is,
I can do it in Edinburgh. If I'm in Edinburgh, I can do it, because you got the fucking forth to the north, and you got the town centre to the south. And then you got, like, and then from there you got the other directions. Bear in mind, this only works on my half of the town. My side of town. I'm on the other side of town, but...
Yes, sir.
yeah, and it obviously doesn't work for Englandshire, so...
Reporting for duty. Roger that.
But yeah, I kid you not. My, So... oh. I mean, my fucking email is just about to end. No, it didn't. That's good. Right.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Job's finished.
Ready to roll out.
I hate sending emails and like
Identify
more
target.
important emails. The more important, the worse it is. Like.
Move it.
Job's finished. Reporting for duty.
Base is under
SCV good to go,
attack.
sir.
Destination.
Affirmative.
Shoot, totally.
SCV good to go, sir.
Identify target.
I read
Ready to roll out. Destination. Move it. Awaiting launch orders. Reporting in.
Your forces are under attack.
Vector locked in. Go ahead, Commander.
orders, Captain.
Ready to roll out.
Orders received.
Destination. Absolutely.
I cannot enable read receipts, even though this thing says I can. Click compose, compose your email, bottom right, click more options.
Reporting for duty.
Prepped and ready.
Job's finished.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
That's shit.
Ready to roll out.
Prepped and ready.
No, I have to have a fancy business account to enable read receipts.
Yes, sir.
Did someone pay me?
Job finished. Job finished.
Prepped and ready.
I read you.
Oh god, no. Fuck. I hate this. Mhm.
Add-on complete.
Job finished. I read you.
Use the body as an indication of where to drop, but plummet to your death anyway. Right here.
Research complete.
Oh my god. How big is this spot right beside me though? I really should. There's no fucking floor if oh come on. That's annoying. Casually looking at right move while also trying to renew my current lease. And you know, why be sensible? Right.
Reporting in.
Open.
Roger. Orders, sir.
Base is under attack.
Somebody call for an exterminator.
Your forces are under attack.
Identify target.
Casually scrolling along the corridor. Tab of some channel open. And now I actually have a screen open in the background instead of just lying.
Research
I
complete.
just found a tweet that I need to share with y'all, but it's in German, so I sent it through Google Pics to translate it. It is actually somewhat accurate in the translation. It is
Oh.
also okay.
That's good.
Add-on complete.
Ah, yeah.
Bonus smoothie. I forgot I had the smoothies in the fridge. I don't know how. I've been opening the fridge every fucking day to stick my iron brew in and out. But I forgot I had the smoothies.
Yeah, of course you would. That's the only reason you would open the fridge, isn't it?
Actually, no. I have
Allie, are you doubting her?
three. Yeah, three smoothies, 2 big bottles of flavored water. I've got a couple of cans, 2 cans of iron brew, 3 bottles of iron brew, chocolate, and 5. No, that's 8.
Unbelievable.
9. 10 coffees? Like canned coffees?
Huh.
And-
That is more coffee than iron brew. That's not what I was expecting.
Gina. I also have a 2-liter bottle in a cupboard. A old recipe, like 1901, old and unimproved bottle. And what is this? This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 24 pack.
That sounds more like you.
Yeah, it's
Nuclear missile ready.
Orders, sir.
Good to go, sir. Orders, Captain?
yes.
Drawing
What's
complete.
up? He responds immediately. Good to know.
SCV good to go, sir.
Where's the emails?
Somebody call for an exterminator.
But hey, the lease is gonna be renewed. That's the most important thing.
Orders, sir.
I was trying to work out why I wasn't feeling the effects of my fan, and then I realised I'd accidentally dropped a blanket on the top of
Research
it.
complete.
There we go.
Standing by.
Much better.
Formation.
Okay.
Finally. Never know what hit 'em. I'm all over it. I hear that.
Goliath online.
Additional supply depots required.
Negative.
Sure. What that weird thing like brushing my fingers was, and then I realised it's one of those I don't know what they're called, like finger guards or whatever, you know, for like drawing tablets. It's one of them, but like I pulled my fingers out of it because it's getting in the way of typing. So it's just been flopping around.
I read you.
Nuclear missile ready.
Finally. I'm all over it. I hear that. I'm all over it. Never know what hit 'em. I hear that.
Your forces are under
I'm all
attack.
over it. I'm gone. The job's finished. I hear that. I'm all over it. I'm gone.
God
I'm
damn
all
it.
over it.
I think I might have done everything
I hear
that you
that.
can do before getting that Halling Tree thing.
I'm
I'd-
all over it. I'm here. Never know what hit
How
'em.
long is that?
Call the shot.
Nuclear launch detected.
Ghost reporting.
Read the waiting launch orders.
I'm gone. I'm here.
Nuclear launch detected.
There he is. But there is.
Ghost reporting.
Your forces are under
I
attack.
think you can crack this statue open. But... Oh, hey.
Shoot, I'm in a thread.
Fucking hell, I love the madness that comes from the alternative pairings, or just movie pairings, from, soulmate marks in Star Wars.
Ooh, crap.
I love the angst that can come with like not porn and a clone soul mark shit though. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, but like, in which
Stop.
Anakin's soulmate is a lot like him, but more and worse, is just hilarious. It's the one
I
that
just
was linked in Guide's fanfic, right? Spotlight.
I just got invaded by someone, and they just popped up in front of the crab, and the crab then breathes on them and immediately death blights them to death.
Nice.
Crab's probably about to kill me somehow.
Alright, hang on.
I'm not being death.
File. Open reset.
Crabs have blood.
Blanket fort, blanket fort, blanket fort, blanket fort, blanket fort. I mean, it's not quite that bad, you know.
Ooh, crab egg. The crab egg count as caviar. Probably not quite.
I should probably eat, but I'm still kind of stuffed from yesterday, which is impressive. What did the gremlins ask for? Either I accidentally left the server last night, which is entirely possible, or my brain just cannot decide on what order the server should go in, which is also perfectly valid as well.
As you are still the admin, I don't think you left the server.
Yeah, I don't think I've left. So all the servers I can think of, I am in. But the server order from that goes after Grace is wrong. So it's Sujani, Lickpot, Guides, New Star Wars, Grace. Who the fuck knows? There's 4 of them there. The order's wrong no matter what I do. And then it's Salty, Muffin, Matt, ACI, what's his faces, RCB.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no,
in between that, there is Blanket Fort, Sam, and 2 Dome servers.
Yeah, no, I have my server. I have, as the cat from home is, which is me and my brothers. And then there is something that is technically the family one, even though, like, no one but me regularly uses Discord. Then I have a folder labeled Friends, which includes Guides, Gremlin, and Sam, for some godforsaken reason.
Group them into folders, like fuck that. The only ones that are in folders are the emoji ones. They're all in the one folder.
Yeah, I then have a set of servers that I use for self-promo. Then I have a set of servers dedicated to D&D and specific roleplays that I'm in. Then a set of servers dedicated to games, with some porn games in there.
I may or may not have a alt account explicit just for the porn game servers.
Oh no, I just stuffed them in between the other game servers. And then I have...
This is the one my siblings know exists. Like, I want to keep them separate. Like, God, imagine the trauma of bumping into your sibling on a... Like, you acknowledge that they are people, and people sometimes do that stuff, but also you do not acknowledge that they are people, and people sometimes do that stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, after the games,
frankly, I'm of the opinion that if somebody goes through your folders or your accounts or whatever without your permission, then whatever they find is honestly their problem.
Yeah.
And if they ask for permission for it, then you can just go around
And I
that.
refuse to find out if I am on any mutual server, any porn servers with my siblings.
That is fair. That is fair.
This is it. That is the only reason.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay,
Also,
so
I
after
like
games...
workmates also know this Discord, so like, you know.
Yeah, I couldn't care less. They can have their opinions. I will probably one day, just for fun, walk in with a bad dragon birch just to see who recognizes it.
Too, because what if I bump into a customer?
If a
What if
customer
I-
recognizes it, they are not going to say anything.
Or
probably
they're
won't
gonna be
call you,
like,
let's be honest.
they're going to wink one eye at you and be like, good taste. There are two. Ignore
Right.
and
So is this where I
Right.
say I do not work retail? When I talk about customers, I'm talking about like massive fucking projects who bring in big bucks to companies. Yeah. No, like.
Yeah, no, that's.
But I mean, they still can't really say anything without acknowledging that they know what it is. So, you know,
Yeah.
what are they gonna do? Go to your boss and be like,
And it's
"Oh, yeah,
not
I'm
like
not
the merch
going
is
to-"
explicit. You could just
Yeah.
have found it somewhere as like a photo of a dragon on a mug, and you were just like,
yeah,
oh,
like
cool, a
And you
dragon.
could have just
I just found it on
It's like
eBay.
you found it in like a kitchen or whatever, but also ha 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 ha. No.
There's no way anyone finds that.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. In Matt's case, I would be, let's say, skeptical if he brought that to work.
Skeptical
Because
of what? I
Staying
knew
in
what it
his,
was. Or...
that was
Yeah.
staying in his staff room.
yeah,
God,
no,
that's
just
pretty stupid.
because that is kind of weird. But I mean, honestly, if you brought a mug or something with the logo to work, I mean, what is anyone gonna say? They literally.
They're probably
cannot
gonna say like,
anything without-
Ali, I know you do not give a shit about this sort of thing, but like maybe not at work. And I'm like, yeah, fair.
Yeah, but my
Yeah,
point
fair.
is they cannot do that without acknowledging that they recognized it first, you know, and who's gonna do
Oh
that?
no, it's you don't realize that some of my coworkers have as little shame as I do.
Yeah, fair enough.
They'll straight up say, yeah,
The thing is that people who know me also know that I am freaking obsessed with dragons and am asexual.
Bad
so
dragons.
they would just be like, oh.
No.
Sam, have you been listening?
Sam,
Sam, have you
Sam.
been listening?
Actually, no. I just heard dragons and I just said bad dragons.
Okay, so what
Oh
we were talking about is just for fun, walking to going to your job wearing bad dragon merch just to see if anyone recognizes it.
Ah.
Yeah, but
So,
most
you know,
people
that's-
in my job would probably just think that, oh, she found something with dragon motif.
Yeah, and even
Because
if they
I am
did
obsessed
recognize
with
it,
dragons,
they wouldn't think
and
that
I
you
am
recognized it.
asexual,
Yeah.
so they wouldn't even, like, register that I would know what it was. They would just be like, okay, that's a thing she does, I guess.
Yeah, the thing is, if I went to work with Bad Dragon Merge, I'm very sure a few of my colleagues would recognize it, and the reactions would vary between either not at all or straight up being like, oh, that is really cool. Can you recommend something? Like, I would have a chat about it or something. Like, I'm not fucking joking. Like that is about the range of reactions I would get. So you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in Sweden, the kind of reactions you would get is like either no reaction at all, or they would like, if you were alone, maybe comment on it and be like, do you have any recommendations? I'm pretty new at it, or something like that. Because we don't give a fuck and we're pretty open about.
Yeah, I mean, it would be pretty much the same here, only they wouldn't wait until they're alone, because we're also the newsroom who interviewed Call Boy several times and had like a whole series of stories, not just one story, but a whole series of stories about a brothel that uses dolls and like that kind of stuff. And then there were people who were like, so you got to interview the Call Boy, I'm gonna go to the dominatrix and stuff like that. So yeah, no, they just straight up wouldn't care whether someone else is in the room or not.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Ali? Okay.
And yes, I do work at a respectable daily newspaper, actually one of the biggest ones in Germany. This is just how our newsroom works.
Right, okay. It's nice when we have to close and reopen your art program. That's totally
By the
fun.
way, Sam.
Yes.
Stream from Ali.
Yeah, I had to
give me-
restart the stream because it misbehaved. Oh god.
There we go. Let's there we go. There we go. Okay.
Bad
Am I
stream.
wanting? What the fuck? This is the biggest stage. Working area. This one. There we go, that fixed it. The 19th, in order to fix it using the wrong monitor as the working area, I have to unplug the correct monitor, plug it back in, and then go in and change the setting in tablet software.
Smart.
Yeah! Because if I just change the setting, it won't change anything. If I unplug the monitor and plug it back in.
That sounds awful.
I like how your reaction was basically, that sounds awful. Anyway.
Yeah.
Reporting for duty. Rate awaiting launch orders. Reporting
Goliath online.
Base is under attack.
Job's finished.
Standing by.
Sector
Locked in. Roger.
Facage. Hello, Facage. Who are you then?
Roger. Coordinates received. Attack formation. Goliath sector locked in.
Purple.
Yeah.
Need medical attention?
Hey, how did you find the stream?
Don't say it in such an accusatory manner.
Interesting!
How dare you watch this stream?
How dare you find
You
the
know,
stream
this
that anyone
public-
can wander into on YouTube? Nah, I'm just
You know,
hella
this
curious.
public stream that anyone can find.
Yeah, I'm hella
Dare you
curious.
wander
That's why I'm
into
half
this
brain dead
public
because I'm
stream?
fucking thirsty after guys. And I
Your
just
forces are
never
under
expect me
attack.
to brain after guys. That's like homophobic.
Screw. You're just like mush after guides.
Yeah.
It's literally a saying now. After guides. Just like after work or after beach. After guides.
Yeah.
You can't expect me to
Do
brain
you
after being
believe in
mutilated
life after
by
guides?
fans, boys. No, I don't actually.
Your forces are under
Oh,
attack.
after guides will be. That will be the end.
Did someone
BCE and CE, or like BC. Yeah, you've heard of BC and CD. Let me introduce you to
Upgrade complete.
BG and AG. That's
Fucking
not what
awesome.
Monster Energy can looks like, but I don't care.
Roger. Go ahead, Terran.
I,
Acknowledge HQ.
I do need to shrink it down to normal size though.
Identify target.
Upgrade complete.
Which one of these walls is going to be an illusion? I want it to be there.
Systems functional.
I will hit every goddamn wall till I find it.
Okay, so one fic I'm following is a really interesting fic. It's someone who was inserted into Pokemon, and then goes into Young Justice with the full team.
Mm.
We don't know anything about his Pokemon journey. That's not really that relevant. But this full team in DC is having very interesting effects, and he's not the only one from the Pokemon world who went there. Rainbow Giovanni, like from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, also went there. So he's now having to deal with Giovanni. And like, it's really interesting to see them interact, because there are very interesting parallels they draw between each other.
Kids, I just read the last linked fanfic in Guide Server.
Remind me,
that one is
Jacob.
fun.
Yeah, it was really good.
Have you ever read Sam's comic?
No.
No.
You should do that.
It's probably horrifically something.
Violent.
Yeah,
Yeah, mostly
that's actually remarkably a plus in my favor.
Huh.
Violent often
Like,
isn't the kind of emotional that
Usually
makes
describe it as like the style of violence, like if it's like cartoon violence, then fuck yeah, but sometimes more realistic stuff, my brain just goes, bitch, no.
I mean, it is a comic, so it is mostly, you know, it is kind of on the verge between them because it aims towards horror, so it is obviously somewhat realistic, but also it is Sam learning to draw comics.
Yeah. So it's not very
it's
good,
extremely,
basically. That's the thing.
I wouldn't even say it's not very good, but it's just not very. I wouldn't even say it's not very good.
No. What I'm saying is that the quality. Hang on, Skiko. What I'm saying is that the quality of the art has like a noticeable effect on how horrific the art can possibly be. You know? So it's like, oh, this is what something that would upset me would look like if it was actually drawn. You know?
It's basically, the thing is, one, you can actually see how Sam's drawing progresses with the comic, because when he starts out, it's... I don't want to say
You
it's
can
barely
say
more
it's
than
bad. You can say
because
it's
no,
real bad.
I don't want to say it's barely more than stick figures, because it's not. That would be kind of...
No, yeah, that wouldn't be.
But
That wouldn't be accurate. But like, yeah, like.
Yeah, but it is very basic. There is basically no shading and everything. It's just basically shapes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then as it progresses, it comes much closer to what you would expect from a comic-style drawing. So the early violence, while roughly on the same level as later violence, has perhaps slightly less of an impact because it just doesn't look as realistic. It looks very 3D, very 2D.
Is it only the Pokemon who get injured, or is it?
Oh no!
Good. I wanted it to be equal.
It is a Nuzlocke comic, if you know what that is.
Yes, I know.
And I made a point of the vast majority of Nuzlocke comics have sentient Pokemon, and I was like, I don't want that, because I was like, it doesn't.
That would be.
It doesn't make any sense, because like, okay, this is a whole thing where like it's like a post-apocalyptic story, and like she's doing all of what she's doing for a very good reason, but like with most Nuzlocke comics, it's like, oh, I want to become the champion, and I'm going to have these sentient creatures die for this. You know, it's like any. And I know that's like just part of what you sign up for with a Nuzlocke comic, and like sometimes it's comedic, but like sometimes it's serious. And I wanted to do a serious story, and it's like, if we're taking this seriously, then I don't want it to be a thing where like, oh, I wanted to be a Pokemon champion, and then one of my Pokemon who is a real thinking living creature who has conversations with me died. And I'm gonna keep going so I can get a trophy.
Basically,
you know,
someone
like,
who is essentially closer to a human being in terms of sentience and just happens to look like a funny little animal died.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of pretend like that didn't
so
happen.
it's
and
like
keep going.
so like two things are that like Pokemon killing each other.
My sentient Pokemon died.
Like
I would
Pokemon
feel so
killing
many
each other
people
during battles is like new. That is something that is that doesn't really happen, and all of a sudden Pokemon got way stronger and way more violent, and nobody knows why, and also they hate humans now. So like, you know, and also even before then, I set it up so that like, if you become the champion of a region, you are the president. Like that is, I sort of set this thing up where like, Pokemon have like a quality to them that they will fight the hardest for someone who is like the purest of heart. So like, people use that to choose their leaders. So which is like, if you have like the champion's cape, that means like, oh, you're just in charge. And you know, like in this weird comic-y world, that works out and makes sense. But then like, the champions will then, like, they have authority to determine who like, the gym leaders are. And so they'll do a thing where, like, oh, I wanna make the type spread such that it'll be unlikely that somebody will be able to reach the Elite Four in the first place, you know. Like one of the things in like, the backstory of my comic is that, like, Sabrina is this freakish, like, absolutely 100% never loses, and we find out before we know that backstory that Sabrina can read minds, but all people really knew about her was that she never lost ever. She never lost one fucking time, and that's why Lance had Karen on the Elite Four. Because he's like, well, she can't beat dark types, so, you know, it's all that kind of thing. There was a lot of world building thought that went into it, like more and more as the thing went on. It's highly violent, occasionally sexually explicit. You know, it is a thing and a
I mean, not really. Like the closest that you get is that one scene.
I do, yeah.
Where you have them naked from behind, but like. It isn't really explicit. Like it is suggestive, it is highly suggestive in some scenes, but I wouldn't say it's actually explicit.
Yeah.
Unless you're a super conservative person from the Bible Belt who considers anyone who is naked automatically explicit. In that case, yeah, it is explicit at several points.
Just gonna pull a third nuke, and then I'm gonna go try this again.
I love tactical games where that sort of thing just gets said.
I love is I've no idea where anyone else played this, but here I played this. But Toss the Turtle over in Newgrounds. It's fucking amazing. You fired the turtle out of the cannon, and then like the further it went, the more money.
Oh yeah, games like that fucking rule.
Yeah.
Is that like the penguin one where you try to make the penguin fly as far as possible?
Similar, yeah. There is a thing where you launch something and you bounce it. The best game of that kind that I ever saw was it was one based on an anime, and it was called Nautica Crash. Like, I'm sure you can still find it. It was like that's the one with the best like mechanics and the way like everything worked the best in that one.
You could like earn money through like in-game money in the game.
Yeah.
Obviously. And you'd like buy upgrades, so like you'd buy a better cannon and you'd buy a gun instead of a slingshot and all this stuff. And you get to this end stage where you have like, and you can buy nukes. You'd have like a load of nukes. You'd have things to get a revive, or you could get a chest bomb, which would basically blast the turtle off spikes. You could have nukes. That you drop to when your guy's slowing down and you run out of bullets, you just drop a nuke and suddenly he's blasting back up into the stratosphere, and it's just... There was strategy, but also you just fucking point and shoot and it just went. And it was glorious. It was fun.
I'm gone.
Your forces are under attack. Nuclear
I've done pretty well
launch
with
detected.
this emoji.
Finally.
This is gonna have to be a straight up trace, but still. Also because I refuse to have color in this sketch. Like, no, this is all gonna be the same shade.
make it work. I think I can. I think that'll be just out of range of that one tower.
Nuclear launch detected.
Come on, don't comsat me, or if you do miss, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Do it, 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 do it. I know you want to. I know you want to. Come on. Is that it? Oh, fuck, there's like... Okay, fuck it. Go in. Take out the last building. I think we got it. I think we can do it. Take him out. Take him out.
Finally. Never know what hit him. I'm all over it.
One more. And fuck you!
Sam.
Yeah.
Do you know Helsing Abridged?
Of course I do.
Do you want to read a fic where during Aliceburg, Bigger decides to make a deal with Helsing Abridged Alucard?
Who does a what? Who makes a deal with what?
Director of E&E, Bigger, makes a deal with Helsing Abridged Alucard.
Director of what?
Of E&E, Protectorate E&E.
Oh! That sounds super interesting. I don't have much confidence in anyone's ability to write like Team 4-Star, but I'll give it a shot.
So, recently, Alucard did the, as in the last chapter, Alucard did the, hey, you kids want to see a dead body? With the reaction from Druid, a renamed Amy, because of different adoption. Saying, sighing, no. Shadowstalker, snapping, yes. And Vista, muttering, what? Another one? So yeah, I enjoy this.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah. If anyone else is interested in dropping Alucard into a world totally unprepared for him. By the way, this isn't on fanfics, FFNet, or AO3, from what I know. So, you know, you have to deal with space battles.
That's fine.
Why did I pick these down?
Pretty good Leo emoji. Hey, no touchy or stab.
Be right back.
I have to say, I love the tortured mutterings of Matt in the background at random times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Entertainment. Who's as entertaining as Sam?
I thought I was rudely interrupting Ali.
I mean, you're
Yeah?
fun, but like also it's entertaining. So like, whatever.
You-
It's why your suffering is entertaining. So, you know.
You're a bit like Sam. You're a rude cunt, but you're a funny one.
Yeah, it depends entirely on what you're rudely interrupting with, you know. If it's just you talking, then that is rudely interrupting. But if it's you dying to the same enemy over and over and muttering about it in tortured tones, then that is entertaining and that is fun.
Yeah.
So I should bear it in mind next time you try and talk over me. That's how it works, you know. Oh, but it wasn't a giant flaming eye, it was just like a bunch of people.
It's without the threats, but like half the jar of the drinks is the threats.
So I didn't catch any of what you said, Matt, because it was loud. Except
I said it
for
wasn't a giant
health
flaming
in
eye.
mind and people.
It wasn't a giant flaming eye. It was just a bunch of like random people on top of a tower who were killing me.
Okay.
Like summoning a weird giant flaming eye. I thought it might be a boss, but it wasn't.
Ooh. So it was just a Matt dying 101 montage, yes?
No, I didn't die. That was earlier. I've given up on that. I think I found that region a bit too late, so that it's all like leveled up.
Oh, so
I need to
you
grind
you
a
are
bit before I'll
now
be able to
facing
fight
enemies
them.
that are too hard.
Yeah. I do this a lot. I like stubbornly refuse. Sometimes I win anyway, but a lot of the time I have to just give up and grind for a bit. I just die. And also, it's wise for me to take a little break, because otherwise I'll get frustrated and just go kill Marika instead of doing what all the like side objectives that I kind of want to do. There is like side the way. Oh, city. I know I'm misspelled, but big of it. Well, good.
The us is one layer, but all the drinks are separate. Yeah. Also, I really, really like what I've done with Mara's. Mara's caffeine, no touchy or Leia emoji.
Yeah, that's fair.
Disrupt the ship. I find it amusing that Jack just went, I perceive you.
Yeah. Oh, this is a fun set of quotes. You'd think one of these fuckers would have a gun, you know? You really shouldn't have a gun, Aisha. In fact, in a descending list of people who should have a gun, you're below Angelica, Brutus, and Judas. Those are dogs, Brian. My point exactly. That's Brian to his little sister.
Paint.
I mean, yeah, if you give your little sister a gun, then I am gonna judge your sense, you know, or probably
Yeah.
lack thereof, to be honest.
Yeah. Also, Tsuru and Dome are in the Gremlins chat. Oh?
Jump. Mara seriously suggests an iPhone of all things to represent them. Place the iPhone with a 6-pack of Monster. That's socially acceptable? Is now.
I would think that among the gremlins, what is socially acceptable doesn't really matter all that much, you know?
Yeah, but we have our own what is socially acceptable.
And not socially acceptable within gremlin spaces. Like the society in which the accept.
The society in which they accept.
I can't brain right. The society in which it's a. In gremlin space, different behaviors are acceptable, and some behaviors aren't. And it just is it acceptable within gremlin spaces to do this? And the correct answer is yes, because I cannot be put during a fucking icon.
That is
course. Shields up, weapons online. Report for duty. In the cage.
Base is under attack.
SCV good to go, sir.
Base is under attack.
SCV good to go, sir.
Reinforcements already in transit. Just sit tight.
I read you.
Not enough minerals.
Systems functional. Confirmed.
SCV good to go, sir.
Go ahead, TACOM. Confirmed.
Identify yourself.
Reporting for duty.
In the cage.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir.
Comlink online.
SCV good to go, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Orders received. I read you. Orders, Captain?
Not enough minerals.
Battle cruiser operational. Set a course. Shields up,
SCV good
weapons
to go, sir.
online.
Orders received.
In the cage.
Base is under
Job
attack.
finished. SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
Hi there.
Base is under attack.
How the fuck do I disconnect? It's like, how do I do connections? I don't, I just draw.
Orders, Captain? SCV good to go, sir.
Reinforcements already in transit. Just sit tight.
I read you. Reporting for duty. Affirmative.
Go ahead, TACOM. Comlink online.
Ghost reporting.
Standing by. Jacked up. Good to go.
Identify yourself. Engage. Comlink online.
Reporting for duty.
Your forces are under attack.
Nice seeing you here, Thanos.
Your forces are under attack.
Will you be speaking today?
Imaging.
That's just typing.
I'm going to take that as a no.
Mayhap. It's a yes or no question, Thanos.
There is a
Wait,
reason
wait.
that I set my autocorrect to autocorrect, autocorrect to autocorrupt.
Go ahead, TACOM. Acknowledge HQ.
Okay. Master Patchy.
Mayhap.
Yeah, I have no idea what that word is.
Right, now I am curious.
Right.
It is some sort of website.
An India-based artist. How?
Yeah.
To say autocorrect knows is insane.
In the meantime, I would like to remind everybody that the opposite of the opposite of the opposite of wrong has arrived. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
I see that Google is being very helpful.
I can track that.
The
Who are you replying to, Sam?
Say what do we start with again? Remind me.
Cap.
No. What do we start with? Because I can't remember what word we started with.
Oh, you mean the with the opposites? What the first word was?
What was the first word? What was the first word? The opposite of
Wrong.
what? Okay. Wrong,
Wrong.
right, left, arrived.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ah, fair.
What I was asking you who you were replying
Matapachi.
to because you kind of.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
Talking, and you just kind of randomly answered in the middle of everything. I was like, okay, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the world.
To the world at large.
I should probably swap out me and actually write my name. Goodbye, me. Goodbye, Eagle.
Mayhaps.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh. Actually, no, I'm gonna
That's
be
the word I was
cheeky.
looking for.
I thought it was like, oh, adding my signature is cheeky. It's not. Unless that's feckin' tiny. No one can read that. Alright.
I love the indignation.
Fuck yeah, this is hilarious.
Comlink online.
Is that how you officially sign whatever you're doing, Allie?
Again, posted funny meme in memes. And also in general text.
Not enough minerals.
This is legislature. Oh, I'll grab a new green for the signature. Basically, I didn't flip the
Your
first.
forces are under attack.
Confirmed.
I love that I do my Discord block handle and not my not my art Tumblr.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Job's finished. Job's finished. SCV good to go, sir. Right away, sir. Affirmative. I'm here. Finally. I read you. Call the shot. I'm all over it. Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir.
Add-on
Orders
complete.
received. I read you. Orders, Captain. I read you. Job's finished. Orders, Captain. Call the shot. Orders, Captain. Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain. I read you. Call the shot. I'm all over it.
Two pics my sister sent me.
Goliath online. Systems functional. Systems functional. Systems functional.
Reporting for duty. Job's finished. Job's finished. I read you.
Goliath online. Systems functional. Comlink online.
Orders, Captain.
Go ahead, TACOM. Goliath online.
Job's finished.
Systems functional.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're fucking talking about right there.
Who is echoing?
I think it's probably Sakiko.
What are you saying?
You're echoing.
You were echoing a bit.
It's not like super bad though. Let's see.
Yeah.
Comlink online.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I read you. Job's finished. Reporting for duty. Job's finished.
Goliath online.
Reporting for duty.
Moon, my good human, can you not just drop that shit in bullying just randomly?
Orders, Captain.
Oh, was somebody nice to you?
No.
No.
Oh.
For once, no.
Moon,
So there was a huge forest fire in front of my apartment yesterday, so can I get back in there? But you made my day. Moon, there was a forest fire outside your
Yeah.
flat?
It's like, hang on, what now?
Yeah.
She's safe, she's fine, but just kind of like, wait, what? She's staying with a friend, but yeah.
Comlink online. Target designated.
Job's finished.
Goliath online.
Yes, sir?
Your forces are under attack.
Channel open. Comlink online.
Ah, damn it. It's getting difficult to choose. Dome, Tsuru, and Vienna? Or this bunch of people?
Your forces are under attack.
Goliath online. Goliath online.
Yeah. Oh. Dome. I haven't tried in VC with Dome in ages.
Same. I haven't chatted with Tsuru in almost as long.
Yeah. Do I just ditch these folk and like head over to Gremlin?
I'm thinking about doing that, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Sam. I'm off to the Gremlins. Bye.
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 Goliath online.
There goes my art stream. Alright.
Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. Job's finished.
Goliath online. Goliath online.
Orders, Captain? Job's finished. I read you.
Goliath online.
Add-on complete.
Job's finished. Reporting for duty.
Goliath online.
Job's finished.
Goliath online.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
Job's finished.
Goliath online. Channel open.
So anyway, Sam, you ever heard of Michael E. Bryant?
But what?
Have you ever heard of Michael E. Bryant? Does the name ring any bells?
I don't think so.
British producer and mostly affiliated with the BBC. He's retired, obviously. He's, I think, in his 80s. One of the things he's most famous for is for directing episodes of all of the first four Doctors. He's another one of the guys coming to Time Rush, which is quite nice.
That's very cool.
Job's finished.
Yeah, but that is what I mean. Like, he of the three people like the two people from before and now him. Of the three people, he's by far the most famous one. And even there, if you just say the name, nobody fucking knows who he is. Even people who have watched Doctor Who, like classic Doctor Who, have no fucking clue who he is, unless you give like the context. So yeah.
Systems functional.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Need more Vespine gas. Come on, guys.
Transmit orders. Greetings, Command.
Channel
Okay, they're doing that. They're doing a hit and fade. They're coming back around for another pass.
Affirmative, sir. Excellent.
Oh, okay. So they're trying to set up shop. They're not necessarily trying to set up shop. Okay, all right. We got some more time.
Let's roll.
calling online. Confirmed.
What do you say?
Oh, I'm just judging how much time I have on this particular base defense until the next attack
Talking to
comes.
Matt,
Oh.
that is also good to know.
I got attacked by ball of faces. We're now short one ball of faces.
Aw.
I took a bet.
Confirmed.
Oh well.
Orders, Captain?
Ghost reporting.
Wait, is Janus still in the call?
No.
Orders, Captain?
Okay, cool. I just keep one eye so I don't spoil things.
Yeah.
Another pair of spells that I can't use because my intelligence is about 10 in this game. So exciting.
Job finished. Yes, sir?
I'm here.
I'm just drifting around, finding all the small places I hadn't found before. Hoping that eventually if I put enough points into vigor and dexterity, I'll finally be able to kill that twat at the top of castle.
Job finished. Orders, Captain? Explorer reporting.
I found somewhere I hadn't been yet.
Greetings, Command.
Would be if it wasn't just a giant
We
wall.
have you on visual. Affirmative, sir. Excellent. Let's roll.
What if we get that
Commencing.
done?
Affirmative, sir. Commencing. Excellent. Commencing. Affirmative, sir.
Andre.
Let's roll. Commencing.
I can actually use
Affirmative, sir. Commencing. Excellent. Commencing. Let's roll. Affirmative, sir. Let's roll. Commencing. Let's roll. Commencing. Affirmative, sir.
This frenzy flame village must be people who like the
Upgrade complete.
frenzy flame that I decided not to use. Because would make sense. Also, what was the point of marrying stupidly powerful goddess? It's not there, it's not big. Seriously.
Your forces are under attack.
We have you on visual.
Why not take a different concept?
Commencing. Let's roll.
Prepped and ready. Prepped and ready.
Upgrade complete.
Transmit orders. Receiving headquarters. Affirmative, sir. Let's roll.
Prepped and ready.
Commencing. Let's roll. Excellent. Commencing. Affirmative, sir. Excellent. Let's roll. Excellent. Commencing. Let's roll. Commencing.
Prepped and ready.
Affirmative, sir. Let's roll. Excellent. Let's roll. Commencing. Affirmative, sir.
Prepped and ready.
Commencing. Affirmative, sir. Let's roll. Excellent. Affirmative, sir. Commencing. Affirmative, sir. Let's roll. Commencing. Affirmative, sir. Commencing.
Prepped and ready.
Excellent. Let's roll. Excellent. Let's roll. Affirmative, sir. Commencing. Affirmative, sir. Commencing. Affirmative, sir. Let's roll.
Prepped and ready.
Commencing. Affirmative, sir. Let's roll. Commencing.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Need medical attention? Did someone page me?
Excuse you.
Or even what that is.
Systems functional. Goliath online. Confirmed.
I always wanted to upgrade thing that made him.
Your forces are under attack.
Target designated. Goliath online. Systems functional.
Add-on complete.
Comlink online. Navcom locked. Systems functional. Goliath online.
Additional supply depots required.
Orders, Captain? Goliath
Additional supply depots required.
I read you. SCV good to go, sir.
Not that good.
Reporting for duty. SCV good to
Additional
go, sir.
supply depots required.
Reporting for duty.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Orders, Captain? Roger that. Affirmative. Roger that. Orders received. Job's finished.
I'm not currently looking at your stream, Sam. How available are you to shortly look at your server?
Pause.
In general text, there is a picture with 2 buttons for water. Do those sound different in your head? Like, when you read the picture, do those sound different in your head?
It's water.
I mean,
water.
if you're not picking the right hand button, then you have terrible taste in water.
Water. Water.
Like, that right hand water is obviously superior water.
The right hand water is water.
Okay, that's interesting. Thanks.
I don't know why I jumped off there. I was obviously going to die. I just did it anyway.
Sometimes you just need to die anyway.
Like, I looked over the edge and thought, that's a really long way down. I'll probably die. And then I pressed X, like, without any thought whatsoever. I was like, do it.
If I jump down here, I'm probably gonna die. Let's jump!
Did you have a lot of, are they souls? What are they called?
Runes, but
I
they're
did have a lot of
souls.
runes, but I was, like, right next to it. So I'm just gonna get back.
Yeah, that's actually an interesting point. What do you do in that case? Because if you die because someone killed you, then you can obviously go back there, collect your runes, and then run away. But if you die by falling, then the runes will presumably end up at the bottom of whatever you fell off.
They don't. They respawn at the
No.
top from wherever you fell from.
Mhm, they do, yeah.
They have to be accessible.
You don't have to run to the bottom to pick them back up.
They
Yeah,
spawn
they spot
they,
right there, bottom.
they spawn about like 100 feet behind where you died if you were like running forward.
Okay, that is actually
That
helpful.
is the biggest hand I've ever seen. I'm gonna kill it.
Because I never tried that, and I was like, if I die from fall damage, do I have to run out of the area and find the bottom of whatever the fuck I fell off to get my runes back? Like, that sounds exhausting.
Goliath online.
Oh, comes stuff. A real thing. Oh, that killed me. That's upsetting. One day I'm gonna figure out what these giant hats actually are.
Comlink online.
Which giant? Like the one where you see like a couple of fingers?
Well, you get like the little ones, and then you get like big ones, and the one I just got was like fucking massive.
You need to watch
I
Vati
have to-
Vidya for that.
A what?
Vati Vidya, a YouTuber that does Souls lore.
How if I could get my runes again?
Channel open.
a lot of fingers. Okay.
What?
What?
That is a lot of fingers?
Yeah, I just googled Elden Ring hand, and like just to see what a mob with that would look like, and there was a hand with like 10 fingers.
Like the most spidery spider thing.
Your forces are under attack.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think maybe one is hidden. 11 maybe.
Base is under attack.
Acknowledged, HQ. Confirmed. Comlink online. Systems functional. Navcom locked.
Oh, you poor turret alone. What a
Target
target.
designated. Go ahead, TACOM. Navcom locked.
Transmit orders.
Okay, now then.
Reporting for duty.
You build a base. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You build a refinery.
Your forces are under attack.
Please don't. Okay. Oh. There we go. Okay. Excellent.
Navcom locked.
Job's finished.
Channel open.
Hey Sam,
But
have you heard of a fanfic called Oh Good Hunter?
I have not.
Okay, it's a Bloodborne worm mix that I just really enjoyed. I was just wondering if you heard of it.
Ooh, it's not.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Oh, it's not.
Bloodborne is the one from game I haven't played. I know a lot of the lore, but I haven't actually played it.
Your forces are under attack. Upgrade.
Yeah, I went in knowing zero the lore and just really enjoyed it. So I was just curious if you, considering you've played games from the series or from this company, would know it. Never mind.
Oh, it's Akina.
Acknowledged, HQ.
You're my buddy. You're putting the old trend of I actually cannot trust anyone in the game.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Inevitably, incredibly dangerous. As you have
Channel open. Confirmed.
Your forces are
dumb.
under attack.
Got to send up a goddamn science vessel.
Systems functional.
Let's get another science vessel in the mix up here. There we go.
Systems functional.
Ballistic.
Ballistique.
Channel open. Acknowledged, HQ.
SCP good to go, sir.
Target designated.
Oh, hot steering wheel again.
Receiving headquarters.
You what the steering wheel?
Yes, sir.
Hot.
Caught your head.
Like burn your hands. It hurts.
Oh, okay.
have you tried not using it?
SCP good to go, sir.
I mean, I can try. I don't think I'd make it very far.
Let God take the wheel, Ballistic.
I think God has better things to do than supervise the steering wheel of somebody who's not even going to make the effort
That's
to
kind of like
try
a
steering.
face.
Are you presuming to know God's plans and what he or she or they is available to do and not to do?
Mm-hmm.
It's the kind of lack of faith that ends up with you crashing. If you had more faith, you wouldn't crash.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I have plenty of faith. I just don't think God would appreciate me wasting his time.
He has infinite time.
You sound like
He's
Dick Van
omnipresent.
Dyke, I swear to God.
What about Vic Van Dyke?
You sound like Dick Van Dyke.
Ouch! Fuck, that burns. That burns bad.
I'm sorry, I calls it like to season.
No, not your comment. The steering wheel. It hurts my hands.
I hate fighting the Blood Flash. That's my spam tactic. I was the one using that massively overpowered weapon.
Sam, I do have to ask, is there anyone that doesn't go to your live recordings that is as enthused about Prince of Slytherin as I am? Like, anyone that can't make it to the live recording?
I mean, I don't know. No one that's been vocal. I know that Clark and David listened to all of it.
Although Clark does occasionally show up for the live recordings, not all of them, but...
Well, yeah.
Are you shitting me? You asswipe. You hemorrhoid-suckling asswipe.
That's a good one. That's a nice, solid insult.
Oh. Hemorrhoid suckling is one of my favorite adjectives to add to
blood.
Because you have to get creative in English, because English doesn't have... We just don't have great swear words.
Oh, but is it so rubbish?
So we have to paint a rather graphic picture.
Why is Rivers of Blood so rubbish? Maybe I'll upgrade it. This one can't go out.
Okay.
Reporting for duty. Roger that.
Oh, church! Yay! Oh, this is a church I could have talked to Melina at, but she set fire to herself.
Ha!
I miss her. She's much more useful than my wife, who's just like, when you become Elder Lord, then I'll help you. It's like, what, is it a bit late by then?
Did you just say much more useful than your wife?
Yes.
Yes.
Since when have you been married?
Not that long. I accidentally put a ring on a cord, and now I've lived to regret it.
Well, to Athena as well.
That was not... I mean, I think with Athena, the thing is that she started several weddings, but he was never there. I don't know whether that is legal in the UK, you know? I'm not sure whether that is binding.
Marrying someone in absentia. Oh, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't there when I got married, so it doesn't count.
I mean, if that does count, then he has been married in absence at least 3 times now, yeah.
A very belated congratulations on your marriages.
Thank you, Hannah. It's
All
appreciated.
3 of them to the same person,
All of
yes.
them. All of them, yes.
Ooh, I can also...
Triple the bond.
Altering garments just takes the cloak off. Like, what's the point? I'm spending 500 runes to remove the best part of the outfit. Also, I killed all those Erdtree avatars, so I have like all the here things that I never use. Why do you even bother? Okay. Where's that guy? I can afford me a god-slaying weapon.
I wonder what the over-under is.
I've got a date with Destitute.
I love that I built my work schedule to avoid traffic, and I still end up dealing with traffic. I mean, it's not as bad as it would be otherwise, but it's still frustrating.
It does sound. This crone person is so mad with me. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I set fire to a tree, but like, he was being a dick. I know where Luna Princess Rani is. She's fucking about somewhere in the sky, being very unhelpful. All the time and effort I put into like uncorpsing her.
I'm right here. Please do not come over.
Orders, Captain?
I cannot pray for another blood to it.
Oh.
There's actually any use. Because quite long devoted to the planet.
Job finished.
Okay.
And you have spiritual. You're right there, Ballistic. Making like a variety of strange noises.
What was that, Matt?
I asked if you were alright because you're making so many strange noises.
I'm only slightly more not all right than usual.
We'll take it as a win.
Right away, sir.
It's on that ancient dragon smithing stove. I'm sure I had one of those. I distinctly remember killing a very overpowered dragon with a lot of red lightning.
Oh, tomorrow is Friday. Hooray.
It is? Shoot. Why did I think it was Wednesday? Alright.
You thought today was Wednesday? I thought yesterday was Thursday, so...
I think I knew it was Thursday this morning, and then at some point in the last couple hours, I switched to thinking it was Wednesday.
No, like, yesterday at first I was like, it kind of feels like it should be Friday. And then I'm like, in the afternoon, then I'm like, it should be at least Thursday. This is ridiculous. So now today it's like, today was just like, oh god, it's only Thursday. It feels like I've already worked a full week.
I can't buy an ancient dragon on the smithing stone. I've got to go find another random dragon. I'm pretty sure I've killed the dragon.
Oh.
Reporting for duty.
Can we not? Can you not? You could learn to take a goddamn turn at a reasonable speed. It's not that hard to turn your vehicle.
So here's something interesting, actually, Ballistic.
Yeah.
You know that accent mirroring thing? I do it too. I can
You
turn it
do,
off.
really?
I can turn it off, but when I'm talking to strangers, I mimic their accent.
Yep.
Like 100%, and it's like I've never gotten weird looks on or anything, so I'm probably very good at it. Like that sort of like.
I'm better at it in real life than I am over the internet. I don't know why it is.
And
Maybe
well,
seeing off
perhaps
their
you
face
don't talk to British people in real life. It requires an immersion.
I have, yes. I 100% have. You would actually be surprised. I am honestly surprised how many British people I have run across in the area that I'm in.
I
It
would
is not
doubt.
A place I would think would be bereft.
I would doubt that when you accent mirror a British accent, that it sounds particularly good. British.
You'd be surprised.
I would be surprised.
I mean, he would be
You
surprised.
would
It's weird.
Yeah. But yeah, like I do the same thing, and I know that's a partly an Asperger's thing, partly it's a variety of shit. But yeah, like.
Oh. I hate when you like. Ugh, I hate when it's hot outside and then you're all sweaty and gross.
Your forces are under attack.
Being sweaty and gross is, well, it's gross.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh.
You got nothing on me. I got so many fucking mechs. I'm like a goddamn. I'm like a Japanese nerd's basement up in here with all the fucking gunpla I got. You can all fuck yourself.
A Japanese nerd's basement.
With all the fucking gunpla, absolutely.
How did it manage to kill me? Oh, it's weird red lightning. But the weird red lightning means they're in the dragon. Excellent.
Your forces are under attack.
Yep, yeah, I think so. Nearly plummeted down the elevator shaft to my death and lost 60,000 runes. And I was a close one.
Your forces are under attack.
When you brought up the accent mirror, I actually.
What?
I have a very great memory.
What?
Related to that. What?
Say again. You were breaking up like fucking crazy.
I probably am. Give me 1 second to get inside. Oh Jesus, that's the wrong way to work. Let's turn that off. Give me 1 second.
Did someone page me?
There's the dragon. I've gone the wrong way. That's the cliff edge.
Oh.
I can't get it to the dragon.
Oh.
You got a shitty red landing to yourself. Okay, what's the dragon? It's a very big dragon. I bet you afterwards it doesn't even give me the smithing stone, like what?
Explorer reporting.
Goliath online.
Hello.
Do I sound better now?
Well, not in that voice, but yeah.
Yeah, Sam being his usual friendly.
I'll tell you what.
self.
was also very unfriendly.
Maybe Sam likes my unfriendly voice better than my friendly voice. I don't know.
However you want it,
Shut
baby.
up!
Are you okay?
No, I jammed the back of my heel into one of the metal legs on my chair.
Oh, okay. I thought you
So
were
it
doing a
hurt really
demonstration of your
bad,
unfriendly voice.
Because when your heel slams into steel, it
I like. Maybe Sam would like my unfriendly voice. God damn it!
I thought that was intentional.
It was not intentional.
No one has timing that good. You know, like that was really good.
Yes, that good. The pain was 100% planned for me to just Yeah. No, I was sitting down as what happened, and I jammed my foot into because I have a very nice Well, it's like I wouldn't quite call it a gaming chair because it looks more like a high back. It's like if a gaming chair was not as brightly colored and looked, you know, a little bit more elegant. So like a cross between like an executive high back chair and a gaming chair. But it's got these the legs on it for the rollers are all steel. And just like the rollers are steel. So when I jammed my heel back into that, it hurt really fucking
That
badly.
sounds really goddamn painful. Like it is so okay. Like you know when you stub your toe really badly, it's like it is an unbelievable amount of pain. Like it hurts so much.
Something that small has no business hurting that much.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
God damn it! It's not the right kind of ancient dragon smithing stone. I hate this game so much.
Oh yeah, getting your smithing. Oh god. Repair faster. Repair. Get the fuck over there, SCV. Repair it. Goliaths, take him out. Goliaths, take Goliaths! How dare you! Kill the fucking battle cruiser!
Facing a bit of a revolt.
No, it's just kill the gentleman. There we go. God damn! Thank you, Christ, Jesus on the cross.
Oh great, there are only 8 of these in the entire game, and 7 of them are past that twat in Castle Soul who I can't kill. So, I guess that just leaves us with the one option.
Comlink online. Target designated. Confirmed.
That's important.
Come on, get fucking Vesping gas faster.
Comlink online.
Oh, is this the place with that random crucible?
Forces are under attack. Additional supply depots required.
Was that about a crucible?
There's a random crucible knight out here. And I was like, oh no, it's a crucible knight. They always kill me. And then like, I jumped off
Crucible
the cliff and
Knights
he's
are...
Your forces are
They will fuck you up as well, yeah.
he just like randomly jumped off into the pit. Like, he didn't even jump in the same direction I did. He jumped like the opposite direction to his death. I was like, oh, okay then.
Orders received.
Yeah. Get off me, you wretched bird.
Comlink online.
Things that frankly are meant.
But
Confirmed. Navcom locked.
Where is it? gazebo behind the thing for the guys. I killed the guy. And someone goes now with a gazebo.
Oh.
Old Gilbert. Here. Alt trade game progress. I'm not bored, you. I don't wanna die.
Okay. We're gonna play some Fallout. Okay, has everyone here played Fallout 4?
I have watched my wife play it extensively. My ex-wife plays it extensively.
So, the T-51 power armor, I know it's important in the lore. And I love the lore of Fallout as well, but in the game, the T-51 does not make any sense. Because you can there's a place where you can buy
Remind me what the T-51 is.
The T-51 is, you might not have even seen the T-51. Let me pull up what the T-51 looks like. It was a replacement because when the T-45 came out, it was...
What even general kind of thing are we talking about?
Power armor.
Power armor, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so the T-51 was one of the things that replaced the T-45, because the T-45 was just a temporary stopgap measure. But the T-60 is superior to the T-51, and you can buy the T-60 at level 1. Like, I understand why the T-51 exists in the Wasteland, I just don't understand why any player would use it.
Well, it's funny, like, the way all of that stuff ends up working in like a lore sense is always really funny. Like, at the end of the last D&D session we had, one of the characters pulled me aside for like some roleplay, and he says you know I would be very sad if anything, I would be very sad if you got hurt. And like in that session, on 2 separate occasions, I was reduced to 1 hit point, and I had to like stop myself. I had to stop myself and say like, well, I was hurt very badly, because like that's not how hit points were, but like that's not how they work. But it's like in my head, I'm like, well, the things that give me life, I lost all of them twice in the last 3 hours. Like, but that isn't what actually happened.
Whose character was it that hugged you and told you?
Well, it wasn't a hug. It was Ethan's character. Ethan, you have not met. Ethan is a wonderful.
No, but you've mentioned Ethan on a few occasions.
That's Ethan, yeah. Well, yeah, because Ethan's playing a character who feels very indebted to my family, like my character's family, and cares about me just because it's like it makes sense for me to just be likable. Like everyone likes my character, like both in game and in at the table as well. Like she's fucking delightful. But like, yeah. And Ethan has a long history of having very good and often deliberately awkward roleplay sessions. Like he's really like I genuinely think
he's deliberately bad at it because he's good.
Yeah. He has never, in a game that I have been in, played a character that was not in some way specifically designed to clash with the party.
Oh, interesting.
And like if it gets to like there was one game like in like the second to last session, he walked away. Like not him as a person, but like in character he's like
the character was like, nope, I'm out of here.
He leaps, and he's like, and that is like, there's no problem with that. Everyone's totally, it's just like, that's what would happen.
Oh,
it's not him living in a huff. He's just like, I would walk away. And for the last session, for like the final battle or whatever, he just played an NPC that we'd kind of been hanging out with instead. That was just that was just that was what his character would do, and he stuck to it, and
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if it's in character and it's not a hard limit that has been discussed in session 0, then I would say yes,
it's like if that is something that is fine with table protocol and everything. It's like I never allow PvP at games that I run. Although with this group, like if I was clear that everybody was actually okay with it, I would totally like you know I might entertain it. But like as a DM, I consider it an obligation of mine to shut down PvP if it starts.
Unless specifically you know the group very well and everybody in the group absolutely wants to do it. Not just it's fine with it because somebody wants to.
Because man, I have seen feelings get hurt by big surprise. Like the in the first long-term campaign that I ran, one guy was moving away, and actually he didn't end up moving away. But like he thought he was gonna, so there was this like MacGuffin that we were like the group was like protecting, and he's like, on my last session there, I want to like steal it and run away, and then I'm gonna protect it from now on, and like fight the party. And it was like, that sounds really cool. And like some people at the table, like their feelings were really hurt that he was fighting them, and like we didn't neither me nor the players saw that coming. So I'm always really careful about it.
Yeah, I mean, I can see how it would add to a story if it is something that has been discussed as a thing that can happen.
Yeah, if it can happen, then great. But if it can't, then you know.
Yeah, and even if it can happen, you shouldn't do it just for the sake of it, but because it actually makes sense for the character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had one. I think I've talked about this, an entirely homebrew system that a friend of mine came up with, and he basically test ran it by DMing for a group of co-students. And we specifically in session 0 discussed that because this game facilitates that and kind of makes that easier to play. We specifically all built characters that had some kind of secret that could, not necessarily would, but could throughout the story cause the character to switch sides or walk away or fight somebody else on the party or whatever. But that was specifically how that game was supposed to go. And still, one person in the end said that he wasn't comfortable with actually doing that. Not with other people doing that, he was fine with that, but he wasn't comfortable with actually doing that with his own character. So yeah, I can see how it would cause trouble if you don't discuss it first.
Yeah. Okay. Battle Cruiser's operation. What up?
Going back to Fallout 4 here for a second, because I have no idea what's happened in the 5 minutes there that I was gone.
Good day, Commander.
The T60 is like what all of the Brotherhood of Steel members wear. And also you can just buy it from the Adams Cats, which are just this small like gang that just sell shit.
Go ahead, Terran.
So like, there's no gameplay reason for anyone to ever, unless they're like, we can only have stuff that we find.
Mm-hmm.
Like, unless you're doing a challenge run like that, there's no reason the player would actually use a T-51. I mean, I have a collection of armor that includes a set of T-51. But that's just because I'm a hoarder.
Well, not every armor in every game is going to be actually used by people. You know, like sometimes it's just there for flavor. Or...
I think it's just, yeah.
I mean, there are. I'm not sure about hammers, but there are a lot of items that are actively harmful to a player character who uses them. So yeah.
Well, yeah, it's not harmful. It's just by the time let me look what level T-51 starts dropping, because by that level you probably have enough caps to, you know, buy a suit of T-60 from
Your forces are under attack.
yeah, if I go to armor parts, I have no idea when it starts dropping.
Yeah, what I meant was just there is no harm in a character not using everything that is available, because there are items that are more or less not intended to be used in the first place.
Because I'm not gonna lie, it looks well. like, I guess it's not like the Raider power armor where it's just terrible and something that was built.
Yeah, like it's
after the-
not it's kind of supposed to be a piece of trash. Yeah, like.
Well, yeah, it's not like I said. It's not the Raider power armor where it's terrible. It's just like you're like, why would I use this when, you know, I probably was able to get a T60 before this.
It's utterly mediocre.
Well, no, it's still better than the T45. I'm just saying, I have
Well, how
never in a
often-
playthrough ever not had T60 by the time I started playing in T51. Just because, like, yeah, the Adams Cat selling T60 was also kind of odd because the feds had made. But it's like, hey, you can get T60 without even, you know, joining the Brotherhood or anything. Just, you know, you can just buy it from them at level 1, you know?
Go ahead, TACOM. Receiving
I think you have to do a small quest to, like, be accepted by the Adams Cats, but I don't even know if you need to do that to buy stuff from them.
Goliath online. Goliath online.
Hailing frequencies open. All crews reporting.
I'm doing a
Time for phase 2.
very weird thing right now. I've just made a new file, and all I'm doing on it is experimenting with fun weapon combinations. Like, so I go, I wonder what this legendary effect does to this weapon. Just like, it's kind of like a sandbox file.
Go ahead, TACOM. Acknowledged.
Like the explosive minigun fixes the accuracy problem and the damage problem of the minigun.
I shouldn't have fed you so many death root. I bet that didn't help. He looks quite upset. Well, I'm still gonna kill you. It might take several tries.
Receiving transmission. Frequencies open. All crews reporting.
Who made the
Hailing frequencies open.
T60 manufactured?
Receiving transmission. Good day, Commander. Engage.
Online.
It doesn't say.
Hailing frequencies open.
Go ahead,
Good day, Commander.
Oh, that's who Malekith put that day,
Hailing
dude.
frequencies open.
Oh,
Hailing frequencies open. Hailing frequencies open. All crews reporting.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Receiving transmission.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Receiving transmission.
Systems
Hailing
functional.
frequencies open.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Hailing frequencies open.
Channel open.
All crews reporting. Set a course.
Channel open. Systems
Receiving
functional.
transmission.
Channel
Good day,
open.
Commander.
Systems
Receiving
functional.
transmission.
Oh, that looks easy.
Transmit orders.
Go ahead,
Receiving transmission.
I will say, aesthetically, the T51 looks very different than the... Because the T45 and the T60 looks like they might have been manufactured by the same people.
Frequencies open.
Like, obviously they were both made for the U.S. military, but it says the T45 was made by WestCat. And I can't see who made the... No, that's the T51 was made by WestCat. Who made the T45?
Transmit orders.
Who made... Go to power armor.
Commencing.
Go
ahead.
Receiving transmission. Make it
ahead, TACOM.
Receiving transmission.
I didn't even know who made it.
Receiving transmission. Good day, Commander. Good day, Commander.
Go ahead,
Good
TACOM.
day, Commander. reporting.
Hate stupid draconic creatures. Why does your horse breathe fire? What's the logical sense?
That's like they were so despondent. Why does your horse breathe fire? What does it? Why? You know, like, so genuinely, like actually sad. Like, why does everyone have to die? You know, like, why does she not love me anymore?
I think in this specific case, it was more like, why does everything have to kill me?
Yeah.
I didn't have to fight him. I thought, you know what, it's annoying trying to dodge it every time I run up to fight Malkia, so I'll just kill it. And then he managed like 3-shot me because my dodging is like is terrible. It's a miracle I ever win any of these battles.
Probably just muscle memory.
How is your take you seriously? Try and breathe fire. Fucking try.
Your forces are under
Now I
attack.
can dodge. I'm having a felt. Spamming fireballs at me now.
Receiving headquarters.
Hailing frequencies open. Make it happen. Set a course.
Ben, what do you think of the video game trope that miniguns have to spin up?
Wait, say again.
What do you think of the video game trope that miniguns have to spin up?
Well, I mean, they do.
Take it slow.
They definitely don't take 2 seconds. They're powered by electric motors. They just...
I mean, and if we know anything about electric motors, it's that electric motors, never take 2 seconds to do anything. They might take that fucking long. I mean, I like that as a gameplay mechanic, regardless.
Yeah. I think it's interesting, albeit unrealistic. I mean, I definitely do like when they have the fact that miniguns can overheat in games. Because that's definitely a thing that can happen when something should be shooting like 6,000 bullets a second. No, not a second, a minute. Not a second.
I've already lost all my runes. There's really nothing for me spending all fucking day.
No, you just sound so much like Harry. It's like, he's taking everything else from me. I can't let him take that too. You know, like, he's taking my runes. You know, I never knew how much joy Matt playing a From game would give me. It's amazing. Like, I actually snorted just now.
Your forces are under attack.
Oops. Oh, shouldn't have pulled out. Shouldn't have pulled out. Come on. Get him. Go get him. Get him faster. Get him.
Actually, I hear the opposite.
Get him.
Base is under attack.
I don't need more XP somehow.
Oh god, I disintegrated.
I don't think it's worth resetting.
Oh, that was brutal. That was
yeah.
fantastic.
Oh wait, because I'm still wearing my city equipment stuff and running through Spire Rock.
Where the other body just flew off into the distance. fantastic.
Really pay more
Forces are under
attention.
attack.
Reporting for duty. I read
I
you.
don't think I need that, because there's zero chance I get more than like 3 attacks.
I read you. I can't build there.
Yeah, mine.
Additional supply depots required.
General Chao's Revenge. Always an interesting weapon choice.
Job's finished. Job's finished. Job's finished. Job's finished. Job's finished.
I'm actually going to use some of the items that I own.
Receiving
transmission.
Receiving transmission. Okay, now then. Because I'm a cruel man, I'm going to send some of my SCVs to go suicide into the enemy, both to gather intel and to free up some unit assignments.
For a good cause.
Orders received.
I really need to learn how to dodge. You think by now I would have done it?
Actually,
Battle cruiser operational.
Right away, sir. Orders received. Right away, sir.
Goliath online.
Hi.
Goliath online.
Roger that. Right away, sir.
You know what's going to really annoy me? I'm going to kill this guy, and then it'll turn out that he does respawn anyway, and it'll just be an entire waste of my time.
ha! Yeah, you never can tell.
Forces are under attack.
I feel like he's a not a respawner, because Draconic Knight Sentinels are quite overpowered.
Did you just say a not respawner?
Yeah.
A one-time dyer.
Yeah.
If only like one time. Right, I'm a Draconic Sentinel. I forget which round this is, I've lost count, but yeah, eventually I will.
Greetings, Command.
Your forces are under attack.
All crews reporting. Take it slow. Engage. Goliath online.
My breathing horse, it really is the most irritating.
Goliath online.
I want my horse breathe fire.
Take it slow.
I want a fire breathing horse. He hits me every time as well. Like,
Receiving transmission.
Crafting. Power armor station. Give me that.
Goliath online. Goliath online.
literally just a sideways dodge, and it still gets me. No predictive fireballing. Unsporting.
Your forces are under attack.
Comlink online. Netcom locked. All crews reporting.
I'm supposed to read the patterns, but this thing is entirely random. It's like a 50-50 whether it goes for the fireball or the lightning. And that fireball is eerily accurate. Oh, I think I did just find a point on the steps where it hits the lift instead of me.
What?
Sorry. If I can't win fairly, then I guess I'll just cheat.
Here they come, go get them.
Good luck.
Your forces are under attack.
Do I need to hit it with a minigun? Would you get way you're fine.
For how you hit me there, I need a straight line attack.
Okay, now then.
What the hell? Where'd he go?
Right behind you.
Just teleported. Good work, Bethesda. Your pathfinding abilities are truly second to none.
Stop doing that every time I try and heal. It's really
The
inconvenient.
feature.
The healing just needs to be faster, like it's so slow.
Is that upgradable?
I mean, there are a bunch of different ways to heal.
Yeah, but I can't use any of them because I'm magically inept, remember?
Well, yeah, I mean, that was your choice.
It was. Like,
Made your
plastering
bed.
just takes so long.
Sounds like you need to
Why
get
am I
good.
doing
Snap. Sounds like you need to get good.
Here you go, I want you to shut the fuck up.
Ooh.
Oh, blood bugs. I hate blood bugs. I hate mosquitoes, so I definitely hate giant irradiated mosquitoes.
Where are you, Ballistic? You're like outside some nuclear factory that produces like insects from hell.
I think that's a world. Not easy.
I've
Not even a
yet to
factory.
encounter an irradiated mosquito. I'm not entirely sure what it is.
It's called the entire world of Fallout. Everything's irradiated unless it's
Yeah.
Honestly, Morgoth, the Great Gibbon, was easier to kill when we got down to turning creep hunting.
Or did you say Morgoth was easier to kill? What
That's
did
what I
just
thought.
hear?
That's what I thought you said too.
Yep.
You can kill Morgoth? What game is this?
Oh god, what is that? I hear sound. Wild mongrel. Bye bye, bad puppy. The puppy fighting my puppy. Bye bye, other puppy. You're all dead. Only dog. Dog.
I'm not getting hit by this blood attack. Okay, that is a sweep attack, and when I die forward, it should miss. I'm not expecting it.
Receiving transmission. Set the course. Go ahead, Terrans. System function.
Ah, what the hell?
Receiving transmission. System receiving transmission.
Alright, I'm gonna dip for a bit. My
Okay.
phone is on 3%.
Later.
Catch you later.
Hey, fellas.
Bye. Good luck with all of your games or activities, whatever you're doing, Sukiko. Bye.
Bye.
Set the course. Receiving transmission. Good day, Commander. Hailing frequencies open. Making all crews reporting. Making all crews reporting. Hailing frequencies open. Receiving transmission. Hailing frequencies open. Take it slow. Engage. Make it happen.
I'm five weirdos that are starting a fire inside of the house.
Course.
He told me to grab a seat by the fire. There was no fire and they were just sitting in an abandoned house. It was bizarre.
Receiving transmission. All crews report. Take it slow.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh. You seem to run out of lightning. You've not, of course, run out of random fire-breathing force. That would be entirely. I don't get. I dodged that attack by rolling forward like 9 times out of 10, and that time it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, well, that time it was just going, yeah, no, fuck you.
That is pretty much how I feel about it, yeah.
Set a course. Take it slow.
I feel like I do wish you could get a bit more like overpowered on this game. Like, what's the point of having all these great rooms if I can't use them all at the same time?
You get really fucking strong.
Like, yeah, but you're always like pushing the next level. Like, you're never actually like on top of anything as you go. Like, there's a point at which I feel like the returning tree says I'm to be the lesser.
Hailing frequencies open.
Your forces are under attack.
All crews reporting. Take it slow.
I'm a huge fan of the camera tracking either.
Set a course.
How fucking long it takes to drink a flask.
All crews reporting.
That's that as well. Yeah,
Frequencies open.
get around.
Engage.
Why does it always take like half a second too long?
Take it slow.
Oh, fuck it, we're going all in.
Must be a way to speed it up. It takes forever in the back.
Your forces are under attack.
Set a course. Frequencies open.
Your forces are under
This is
attack.
like, this is unlikely.
All crews reporting.
Your forces are under attack.
Engage.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough energy.
Just spamming fire, like, you know,
All crews reporting. Engage.
that did not hit me. And yet, do it damage.
Diner.
Likewise, like, I'm literally pressing dodge. It still hits me.
Tumblers today, January 2077.
You know, dodging is more of a suggestion in this game.
No, it's not.
Oh, I noticed. Like, but if I press dodge and it's like it strikes a single point, the splash damage, like it's a fireball, it should not splash that much. It hasn't like all the other times.
Your forces are
Just
under
the only
attack.
time that, kill you for it.
Yeah, just like I just cannot predict his attack like at all. Like there's zero difference between how he raises his arm and which sweeping attack it is. I hate it when it's just luck.
Your
So
forces are
annoying.
under attack.
It's like I just like press circle and hope that I guess them all right, like as long enough of a string to kill him. And there's like 20 different blocks. It's just like tossing a coin 20 times and hoping they head 20 times in a row. Like, what's the point? There's no actual strategy.
Not enough
You
energy.
see, you're like me, when you play games, you like to feel like you can actually figure out what the hell you're supposed to do. Sam does not
I
like
know how
that.
to dodge
Sam
all his
prefers
attacks.
just throwing himself at the enemy.
No, that is
500
not
times
how it
more than
works.
we-
Yeah, that doesn't mean you're not learning the game. You think very, very strategically about this stuff. Just because when you ask me for, like, an essay in MLA format about my strategy, I can't necessarily oblige you, doesn't mean I'm not thinking strategically, Sakiko.
I love how worked up Sam gets over this.
You just, I don't know, you're dumb. You're dumb.
My favorite part of that rant was in MLA format. It wasn't the essay. It was in MLA format. And I was like, yep, that checks out.
There we go. That's got it.
Because just any old essay won't do. It has to be in MLA format, or Sakiko will not accept it.
Receiving incoming transmission.
I mean, I'm perfectly fine with APA. I'm just not sure Sam can do APA.
Dodge that as well.
Well, they were all a pain in the ass when we were in school.
I am Admiral Gerard Dugo.
With that,
And I must commend you, sir, for holding back our advance for as long as you have.
you really just can't tell which swing attack it is.
My thanks to
He's too fucking tall,
Really?
and his arm
Always
disappears off the
one
top of the screen. Like, how am I supposed to tell how he's swinging his arm when his arm is off the top of the screen?
Okay, screw that. We're going to just...
That seems unlikely, sir. Seeing
I do have to say though, I feel like Bethesda missed out on an opportunity for a lot of like aquatic combat in Fallout 4 because there's a shitload of water, and you can't tell me that no fish or like crabs obviously mutated, and you even have a harpoon gun and a bunch of like weapons that are not. Like, I get it, you might not want to put a laser rifle in the water. I don't know if that's waterproof. And a firearm probably isn't going to discharge, you know. But,
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm pulling your ass out.
no reason, you know, I can't fight shit with the harpoon gun.
What the hell?
Or just, you
That
know,
is a sideways.
super sledge.
Yeah.
Because
There's no difference in his arm swing. I was actually looking for it that time. It's just exactly the same. Oh. What is the point? It's just like a lot.
Does it just cycle, maybe?
No, it doesn't. He doesn't do any discernible like pattern in attacks or anything like that. He just has like 5 different swings. They all look exactly the same, but you just have to dodge in a different direction and hope you guess the right one.
Smart.
And like you can dodge.
Captain, we have tracked the fugitives Minsk and Raynor to the devastated
Get you for
Protoss
one.
homeworld of Ire. Apparently, these two
It's annoying because I can take out like half his health with absurd ease. And then he goes all lightning trigger happy.
I don't understand this. Why would the Protoss harbor these men?
I have no idea, Gerard. But the Protoss aren't our only problem. Our sensors have identified multiple Zerg broods surrounding the Protoss base. Presently, the broods seem to be passive, but there's no telling what might set them off. Should the broods attack, we'd be hard-pressed to hold them at bay.
I see. It is a risk we'll need to take. Minsk represents a considerable threat to our agenda and must be eliminated. Captain, you will focus your attack against the rebel command center in the middle of the Protoss encampment.
Why did it not stagger him? Like, if I get so much as touch in his overfire attack, I'm staggered. But like, to, like 3 massive blood slashes and just like tanked it.
Will provide cover for your forces and ensure that no
Top 3 fucking great room.
Infantry shipyard. Okay, that explains why the symbol for it's a clover. I was like, what the fuck? Blood bugs! I hate blood bugs. If I
Why
haven't
can't
made
I
that
see it?
abundantly clear, insects are not my friend.
There'd be no life on Earth without insects domestic. They're all your friends.
Not my friend.
I don't understand why I can't be the only powered one. Just the fucking one. Nice change.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay.
Stop being so fucking slow to drink a flask. Like, just drink it and move on. Now I can, like, hold it in front of your face for an extra 3 seconds just so the force can breathe fire on you. It's really quite unnecessary.
Have a stim pack, buddy.
The fire again.
Buddy, you gotta stop taking so much
And
damage.
the lightning, which I dodged both of those, and they both hit me anyway. Now it's just gonna one-shot.
I think I've given Dogmeat more. Oh, I get it. The
Exact
wild
same dodge
monster
that worked
is
3
back.
times in a row, and it just randomly hits me. Like, what is different? Just take that. Hmm.
Input coordinates.
No, I'm gonna Google to see if he disappears. Because if he doesn't disappear, I will genuinely throw this controller through the TV.
Oh no, man! Oh.
Like, this is like a 3 on my anger, on my like 1 to 10 of rage. If he doesn't disappear, it's gonna jump to like 7.
Oh yeah! All of a sudden, yeah.
Like, at the moment, I'm just exasperated because I know
my
how
God,
to win.
how is
I just
that
have to
thing
keep
still
spamming
alive?
it until I get there. If I don't get anything when I win, I'm gonna be
And 3
fucking
of its
furious.
legs.
I can't get angry anymore.
Like,
But
I'm laughing mostly just because I know exactly what it feels like. Like, that just makes it funnier. I know exactly what it feels like.
Sam is laughing in despairing recognition.
Oh, I run away from you. Right. Oh, fucking target lock. Oh, annoying.
Okay.
No, I'm not
It's
being
game enough that I
fireballed
should
by that
know
useless
where the goddamn Adam's cat garage is. Like, it's I gotta get. Oh shit! Soft shell Meyer alert. Eat bullets. Eat bullets. Meyer alerts would be like the only good part about
chaining the fucking
nuclear
fire attack.
fallout would be gigantic crabs because that just means more crab meat.
Here's this giant enemy crab.
I feel like there are a bunch of different discussions happening at the same time that do not vibe together very well.
There's only 4 people in the call.
Yeah. Figure why they're not vibing together.
It's the undodgeable attack again.
Okay, where the fuck is the Adam's cat garage and why am I incompetent? I swear. Is it farther south? Okay, I know it's fucking around here. I've only played this game for how many hours? Like, yeah, I have way too many hours in this game to not know where it is.
Why can't I summon Spirit Ash as well? That's one thing that does annoy me in this game. It's supposed to be open world, but I can't summon my Spirit Ashes like anywhere I want. Like any kind of distraction, and I would win this fight comfortably. But because he can focus on me, like it would just give me like 3 more chances. But no, we're not allowed to summon Spirit Ashes because that would be unfair that I use the power that I spent ages fucking building up. Why would we allow that?
I think I'm actually gonna call it here.
Sensors show that the gate's energies are inciting the Zerg to attack. Be prepared for anything.
But yeah, I'm gonna spend the rest of the day editing, and I will see you guys later.
Bye.
Good luck with editing.